Hey, you guys have heard this before. Um, the show must go on. I am a distance away from my destination. Was running late, and I was like, okay, it is 2:30. It's Father's Day, and hey, it is what it is, man. I can't have it. I wasn't gonna push the time back no further, man. But we gonna get into our spot. I don't even know if the area or the spot that I normally sit is even available, but the show must go on. Welcome into the show. Happy Father's Day to everybody, man. Today's episode is going to be a tribute to fathers. There will be a story. There are a couple of stories today. Word of encouragement, and then we're gonna get up out of here because I know there are fathers out having dinner. There's fathers out barbecuing right now. There's fathers that's working on a child's car or a relative's car or even the spouse's car, probably changing oil or a flat tire or something like that. Wherever you find yourself, if you ever come across this video, um, this episode is for you, most definitely for you. Also, this episode is a recording for my granddaughter. So at one point in time, she will look back on the publication, this being documented because I'm about to tell a story about her father. And by her being so young, she has a memory of her father being there all the time, but she has no idea of death. She doesn't know what that means. So, um, baby girl, when you see this, when you're old enough to understand, today is January. It is June 15th, 2025. It's Father's Day. And this would be the third year for your dad being a father. And hold up, y'all. I can't ever just pull it in, man. I got how many people when they park, they got to back in? How many people do that? There's no way. I hate pulling in. Got to back in, bro. Got it back in. And I need this whole spot. And man, I'm just such a jerk. No, I'm not. I'm not a jerk. I don't like parking where everybody else parking. They open their doors up and ding your car. Yeah, so I park in a way that kind of avoids all that stuff. You know, people pull up like, who did this? Who parked their vehicle like this? This is the dragging apple bull. Okay, I'm about to get into the chat here in a second, man. Had to get everything. I had to change my hat. My original hat for the day this morning was my Jarrell hat. Long live my boy. And let me grab all my utensils, my sunglasses. All right. All right, there. All right. Blissful ignorance. What's going on, brother? Hold up, man. Viper. Yeah. Oh man. I hope you guys having a blessed day, man. Those that went to church. I just left church, man. And I'm gonna tell you where else I just left too. It's sort of rough. But now I'm gonna show you the parking lot. Look at the parking lot, right? That's a shame that and this is probably because people don't want to come to Denny's, but stop it. This is cost effective, man. Oh yeah, it's wide open in this thing, okay? It's wide open, Hannibal. What's going on, man? What's up, Oscar? Jay Jones in here. Corey. Hey, how you doing? Okay. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay. Yeah, my spot is actually open. Fortunately for me, so now I'm about to set this thing up. So we are going to get started. So I'm gonna have to one hand some stuff. What's going on, Rispo? What's up, Hannibal? Vincent? Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. One hand and everything. Man. We gonna do. Hey, while I'm getting set up, somebody lead off the charge, man. Wrist check. Wrist check, everybody, man. What y'all wearing? What is your wrist looking like? What is it feeling like right now? What is your wrist feeling like? And I'm gonna show you what's on my wrist Is and guess what? I'm not getting pancakes today, y'all. I had pancakes this morning. I'm getting something completely different. Completely different, y'all. I'm gonna read something in here too that I've never shared with the public. Just those that have that they were there as we celebrate Father's Day. You know, I got to pull the watches out, y'all. Once again, happy Father's Day to all. Thanks, Jay Jones, for sharing that. We got a word, we got a pen, we got a couple of watches here. We're gonna talk about. You doing your usual? No, actually, I'm having something different today. Okay. Well, I was just gonna tell him to go ahead and put in for you. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I just threw them off. They like, wait a minute, he's not getting his usual. Not today. Not today. Not today. Not today. All right. Then of course I had to bring out, my assistant. My assistant is here with me today. All right. So what's up, man? Hey, look, hey man, I just want that steak and egg thing that y'all got. Yes, sir. Yeah, you need T-bone, eggs. Yep. And I want fruit though. Yeah, egg scrambled, and I want fruit. 'Cause I know y'all do hash browns. Yeah, I want fruits and hash browns. Yeah. Uh, done. Not. I mean, I need some red. I need some. Yeah, yeah. I need some red in there, man. Don't burn it. Yeah, me too. Don't burn it. Yeah, yeah. I need some juice in that bad boy. Yeah, don't put cheese on there, man. We're gonna live it up today, man. It's Father's Day. You feel me? So, yeah, yeah. So, okay, y'all. Thank you guys for being so patient with me. So where do we start? Where do we start? Okay, the watch of the day. So this is very important. This one is very important. This right here is a Timex, right? This is made in the 70s. This is my dad's watch. So this is one of the few things that I have left of my dad, which he died in 2017. As a kid, I watched my dad go to work every day, every day, every day, every day, and need some water and coffee. Um, no creamer. No creamer. Thank you. See, you was changing it, so I didn't. I said you might because we had told him bring you coffee. Yeah. Then when you say you was changing it, I said, oh, you might want to go ask him because he's changing it. Yeah, that's just for today. We will resume the same menu after back to our regularly scheduled program. You doggone right. So I watched my dad work honestly in the meat department. He was a meat guy, and then he left that and went into construction and did that for a lot of part of 20 something years. I watched him um, just work, 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 and this is the watch that he wore. And when he died, this is the watch he had on when he passed away. And I have it now. It's in my collection. Never getting rid of it. It still works. I don't have the date set, but it still works. So, yep, had to wear this on Father's Day today. John Juan is in the building. We'll welcome in. Markwell watches. Yeah, man, that hard candy. That's a nice watch too. That's a nice watch. Oh man, I see this dude. He got a bust down, boy. He came in. I see the watch, boy. He blinking over here, but so let's jump off into that. My earliest memories of my father was I can't remember how old I was, man, but I remember he used to let me jump up and down in the stomach. So my dad had a pot belly, so he just let bounce me off his stomach, man. One of the strongest guys I ever known in my life, man. My dad was a hero, and my dad with me one time in his life, and I think he actually cried. He told my mother, he got another whooping from her because why you let your dad whoop you, but you was being hard headed. And I was like, man, her whooping hurt. What I mean, my dad like pop pop, bro, and I'll scream like a scalded dog, man. It didn't hurt at all. It didn't hurt. It was just the fact that my dad big dude, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, yeah. I just Hold up, I'm looking for something. Doo, 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 doo. All right, hold on, let me see where we at. Ben 10, I'm wearing my Rolex Datejust, plain Jane today. Let's see. Omega Swatch Speedmaster Moon Phase with the white leather strap. That's what you got on. Okay. All right. Man, where is this? Oh, okay. All right. All right. All right. Hold on. Is this it? I'm not going to read everything because this is pretty. So when my this was 110 2017 that I wrote this. I mean 11. I'm sorry. 1110 2017. I started off with scripture. It said, "Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and his law doth he meditate day and night." And I put that in there because my dad was real stern on who I hung around. My dad did not play that. You know, he said, "Man, you keep hanging with them fools, you gonna turn out like them." You know, and he's like, "I'm not gonna let you do that." Right? So his voice was thunder in the house. So there's no way for me to disobey my dad in that way because I didn't want the smoke. You feel me? At all. So this is the last thing that I said for my father. There's a lot of stuff in there, man. There's a lot, you know. But I'll put in there. I'll just give you this. My dad never brought unsavory people in or around the home. That's one of the things that he did. My dad did not play that whatsoever. The last thing, I'll just share this with you. Dad, life wasn't perfect, and we both experienced turmoil and disappointments, but I didn't need perfection. I had you, my dad, my strong tree planted by the rivers of water, my superhero. This isn't farewell or goodbye. This is what you tell me when we part. I'll see you later. That was my dad. Like, this is something me and my dad had, and we shared. And even though he is not with us physically, this right here, and that's something that we normally do too. How many people in the chat right now? And then if you've seen this on the replay, we 12 minutes in. How many people have? What do you have? It is not. It don't necessarily have to be a watch, but how much stuff do you have in your possession that reminds you of somebody else? An heirloom, a pen, maybe a pebble, a stone, or something like that. You know, a seashell that you collected with a loved one. There's always something. There's some people don't take that sentimental stuff. They be like, I don't care about it. But for those that's in the chat, I'm pretty sure that you have something. And here's the beauty about us being watch collectors is we get to um, we get to celebrate people through time, right? And through timepieces. So this right here, priceless heirloom. This is extremely pricey. You can't. There's no way. There's no amount of money. There's nothing because like this belonged to my dad, and I know what he man. This dude held the family down. I remember somebody broke in the house before. They broke in the house, and my dad dusted him off. I'm talking about. That's when I knew my dad was a beast. He was good with them hands, boy. Strong. He broke this dude down. I mean, broke his man. He wasn't as big as my dad, but he was muscular. Didn't matter. My dad turned into a freaking He-Man. Like somebody broke into Castle Grayskull, man. That dude was knocked him on off. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get to let me get into the chat real quick. Trap said, I need fruit. Hey bro, that's right. I need fruit. I don't want no hash browns. What's good, Hannibal? I wish my dad wore a watch. He was a returning soul. All he wore was dirt on his fingernails. Hey, listen, that's what it is, bro. That's what it is, man. Like, remembering your father, man, he's gonna have to scrape your, like, get up under your car and just grab something, man. Like by the oil filter, man. Just scrub your hand and get it all under your nails, bro. Let's see. Lance Corey, that was the one on sale for Father's Day. And I'm pretty sure there's some good Father's Day sales going on. Aragon Millipede, Diver, Damascus. Ooh, Damascus, A1. Hey, EDC is good too for Father's Day. I mean, there's so many things, so many different avenues, man. And I know this year is not going to be anything different. Father's Day still going to be on the bottom of the list of the most celebrated days or the least celebrated days, but fathers are super essential. Um, Now, I do want to acknowledge some other fathers, right? I do have some pieces, and I didn't wear this piece on purpose, but this man just mentioned the other day that he did a video, and I did a follow up video, a live, and we're talking Seiko, right there. Look at that recraft, that right there. I got this from really on time, and he just did a video the other day. Um, it's Chris. His name's Chris. He did a video the other day talking about like valuable watches, right? So me and him did a trade. I traded a Seiko. He sent this Seiko, something that I wanted in my collection. Anyway, um, TV style dial, right? Very, very legible timepiece, very handsome timepiece. But it's not so much the specs that really get me, is what this watch mean, and the fact that he has a watch in his collection that his daughter gave him, right? And what was it? What did she call him? Mon, I think that was the nickname. And because he's a father, right, bro? Thank you for like really outside of watches. I just want to say this: outside of having YouTube, man, I can call him. I could, like just reach out to him and stuff like that. Um, I know he's been praying for my family. You're a solid dude, Chris, man, and I appreciate you. So this trade that we did, like this switch, I said, yeah, it makes for good content. Honestly, it does. But you're a dad, you're a father, man, and the fact that you shared a piece of who you are on camera, and even shared a tear over what your daughter did for you, bro. I will never get rid of this. This is an heirloom in my collection, and to some, to a lot of people, it's just a Seiko, a square Seiko that you just not even windable. Like you got to do the shuffle with this thing, which just adds to its character. I like it, Fume Dial. And let's see, nice Corey. What's good, Hannibal? And here is a watch that goes, is still unsized. I haven't sized this watch yet, man. It's still in its original state, and this is a Pro Diver 1953, still in plastic, right? This watch was purchased in spirit of Watchman 54. He texted me. I was on my way to church. He texted me and gave me the unfortunate news of his daughter passing away. And I went into church. Just my mind was just fractured. It was fractured. Like I'm like, yo, that's crazy. There was a lot of plans that you had. Like think. Well, don't think about it. Or maybe I guess you can contemplate this for a second. If you've never been through it, losing a child sucks, right? And dude, this just that's just a hole, a pain that it can't be filled. You just have to, in time, just have to work through it. And I had bought, and I had said I wouldn't. At that point, I wasn't interested in buying anything in Victor, but I know that's how I met him, is through Victor. So I was like, it was only fitting for me to buy another Invicta piece and dedicate this to him, his daughter, his family, and all that they lost. But as a memento of your great dad, you know what I'm saying? So this watch still goes unsized. I haven't sized. I don't even know if I'll ever size it. Hey, how you doing? I don't even know if I'll ever size this watch. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. I know I will, just to be determined. But Watchman 54, my man Roy, man, happy Father's Day. Many blessings to you and your wife, which is like his wife. And granted, um, those that are married, and I understand if mothers have had their day, right? But there are mothers out there that's playing both roles. So I will extend that celebration. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to fill in for a missing father, right? And we'll get into all this. But yes, this watch right here, this Pro Diver, this 1953, is dedicated to Roy, his daughter's memory, and at one point on the back of this crystal, will have that father and daughter, and his wife will be on there as well. Like the whole unit will be on that crystal. Pokemon Watch Company, you guys are going to be the one to do it. You didn't know it yet, but you find out now. Yep, we're 19 minutes into Dad's Day on this episode. Let's see. I wish. Okay, I read that. Okay, guys. Gotta go, everyone. All right, Jay Jones. All right, now before I get into the last watch that I'm going to showcase, I do want to showcase this one right here. I consider this to be a dad's watch. Right, this is the Hamilton Khaki King, and I just think this, like, honestly, this is an everyday timepiece. This is something that you can just wear it because I do wear it. I wear it to work. I just wear it when I just watch Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Or like even before shows, even if I'm writing something down, I throw this on. I like this watch, man. I like this watch. This is another one outside of my glycines. This is a watch that I can just go to and say, "Hey, man, you'll always be in the collection. You'll always be in the rotation." But I actually went to sleep, fell asleep in this watch, and I was awakened by the worst phone call ever at 5:02. I had this watch on. I looked down at my wrist and was like, "Who the heck is calling me this late?" You know what I'm saying, or this early in the morning. Um, and that's when I got the news about my son. Right, so. And this is we gonna land this plane on him. We're not gonna do an hour today because I don't think one. I know you guys are out and there's some dads in here, right? And I want to keep this real short and simple. But I do the back end of this. I want to dedicate this to not just to my son's memory, but to my granddaughter, my baby, my little monster, as I will. She has so many different nicknames. She started out as my ladybug, then she went to monster. But this is I always think about that and not the echoes in my throughout my mind. Listening to the lady on the other end from the coroner's office telling me I'm so sorry. I would never that echoes all the time. So this watch, it's like I like this watch, but it does hold that memory for me. Like dang, I was wearing this at the time that I found out about my son. Now, last but not least, and this watch still on it goes. I couldn't even size it. I was supposed to wear it today, and I couldn't size it. Couldn't size it. But this right here is the it's Boulevard. All right, and I was. I'm gonna tell you why I purchased this watch. I'll tell you why. Right, I was thinking to myself, I want to get a watch that commemorates my son's legacy, his life. And the watch that he agreed upon when he got his first watch was an Invicta specialty. It was gold, 44 millimeter, if I'm not mistaken. And I remember sizing that watch for him. So I'm sitting there thinking, like, what watch can I get? Because I'm not getting that watch. I don't even think they make that watch anymore. But I want to get something that talked about legacy, talked about spirit, talked about drive, heroism, because my son was so much, right? And I know that Boulevard just celebrated 150 years, so I was like, you know what? I'm definitely gonna get a Boulevard. And I got this one, and I do have to give a special thanks to Jake because he gave me such a great price on this watch, man. Spec wise, this is an automatic watch. It's something that I'm gonna pass down. Now, what's going to happen is this watch will be passed to my granddaughter. If she do with it what she will, um, but I have some other watches that the boys will get to commemorate. And there, I'm not done until God takes my breath. I'm going to always put a watch in that place, in that space. I'm going to always buy something. That's just what we do. We watch people over here. But I had to get this one, right? The green dial. I love that green dial on this watch, man. And it has brushed and polished, man. It's elegance. And I said, okay, this is what's going to represent. So this is the watch originally that I wanted to get to just keep that memory going. And it will on the back. I'll have it decorated for him with my son's like memory back there. But I had to get this, and of course I had to wear the shirt with him on it, the hats, and number one dad. I got all this for him because let me tell you something. His influence came from me and my wife, right in our house. I raised our like we raised our children to love each other and to respect and honor. And I, for the life of me, I can't recall them ever getting into a fist fight ever. I just can't. Arguments, yes, loud talking to each other and stuff like that. But we taught them to love. And if you guys caught it this morning, I bought a pair of shoes. Right, I'm calling it the Jarrell pack. Right, Jarrell pack 14s. I know they're Ferraris, but I can call it what I want. Right. The Great Santini, what's going on, Dr. Bobs? Welcome in. Welcome in. Yes, Oscar. Hamilton Khaki King is versatile. It is. It's a tradition that I wish all families value. Yes, you have to, man. Like, man, bro, there's some watches, man, and we'll get into that too. But this is something that I want to share. Remember, keep in mind, y'all, that even though we're watch folks and we respect that space, I respect that space. I also wanted to include my granddaughter in this. So at the 25-minute mark, 26-minute mark, let's say this, young lady, what you don't know about your dad is you guys are a spitting image of each other. You have the same spirit, you have the same look, the same smile, the same deviation from what you're supposed to be focusing on. But um, even though your dad's not here, you can look in the mirror and pretty much know who your dad is. We'll never let you forget who he is and what he does. I have plenty of videos, and I'm sure at this point in time you've seen those videos. However, on this day, 2025, on Father's Day, your dad dedicated his entire life to you. Everything he did, every move he made, every dime he put up was for you. Every every argument he had with his mother, he said, "Hey, I remember my son said, hey, look, y'all told me that I'm responsible for this little girl, so I'm the dad. It's in her best interest to listen to what I say. So y'all just grandparents." And I sat and looked at him like, okay. Woo, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh man, appreciate it. Y'all see that, y'all? Y'all see that? No, we good, man. I appreciate it, man. Yeah. You got strawberry jelly, great. Yeah, you use strawberry. I miss my dad, Dr. Oh man, salute trap, man. I know it's tough, lost it. Oh, I went to church. So this was given to me today at church, and my sister preached, and she looked me dead in the eye and gave me a word about, hey, bro, I know it's hard, and I know this, that, and the other, but you were given this task for a reason. You're strong, even though I know it's hurt. And I'm sitting there, man. I'm in full tears, man. I'm like, because I miss this boy, and it's the hardest part is he didn't get sick. It wasn't even a car accident, right? Accidents happen. It was the act of somebody just evil, treacherous, and selfish, full of the devil. Like you chose your natural father, which was that's not your natural father. These people that took him, but like you adopted evil, and you did this to him and didn't get anything out of it, but took everything from us. So now I have to remember this boy through a T-shirt, a hat, a watch, my memories, right? Commemorating everything, just trying to keep his legacy. My son, and still in message to my granddaughter, your father was featured on page 44 or 45 of People's Magazine. He was featured twice through Indianapolis Star. Um, there was news channel that he's been featured on so many different platforms, right? There was some negative stuff to say. There was some positive stuff to say. But overall, your dad was what I call an anomaly. He had a superpower like none other. He didn't have to train to go run. The dude was naturally fast. God blessed him with a athletic ability, and he can dance. The boy can do whatever. Couldn't sing that well, but he tried. He couldn't rap in the beginning, but then he sharpened his skill, and it was nothing. I just watched this boy just grab a hold of something, and he just ran with it. Even he has a YouTube video. Oh man, thank you for that, man. Happy Father's Day, Trap and Watch fan. You still get to. We're gonna keep it light. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Y'all know Gotta bless the food, yo. Um, so where was I? Where was I? Thank you for that super chat, super duper chat. Ooh, the steak look good, y'all. Hold on. Ooh, hold up. I'm gonna tell y'all, Denny's, hold up. So Denny's, I'm gonna tag you in this. Let's see, hold up. Okay, juicy. Oh no, no, that's busting. Y'all do, hey, okay, y'all, hey, okay. Mmm, flavorful. But yes, here's the deal. This boy was so stinking talented, and I shared this before. I had a saying when I went to leadership school in the army. When I called my group to attention, they would say, "Lean forward, never quit." And I got that from talking to him because he was running and he was right there. He let off the gas. He kind of come back, and the guy next to him took off. He came in second place. And I said, "You lean into your win. You never give up until you come across that line." And I thought about that during leadership school. I said, I did tell my son that before. So yeah, it just went. So, and that's actually on for those that become members. The top tier is lean forward, never quit. I got that by giving my son advice during his track days, which the boy was just blistering fast. And without even, like, the dude just had a, a natural ability. He didn't even work. I said, dude, if you worked out, man, you know how much faster you'll be, which was crazy, super crazy. So, at any rate, um, this guy, Jarrell, let me turn back around. Jarrell was a phenomenal young man, became an even better father, and I loved it. And I always talked to him on Father's Day. Today was hard. I just left the gravesite. You know, his daughter was out there, and you know the bad thing about it, I never liked going to grave sites. But I just looked down at this. There were people out there that lived long lives, and here we are, where um, our child was taken from us, and I mean, he's a brother, he's an uncle, he was father, and I'm just like I'm still proud of him of what he did in the short time he had with his daughter. Amazing, freaking amazing, man. And I give like, and I know my wife is suffering right now. I saw like I was just with her a minute ago, just eyes full with tears. But one thing, my message to her is like, you have to give yourself credit on what you did because you helped nourish this young man. You helped do it, and if it wasn't for these evil people, he would have went on to be even greater man. He had too many influences in his life that was going to lead him to the right in the right direction. So there's so many other people that that have to go through this, which is unfortunate. You shouldn't have to go through this. We shouldn't have to be at this point. But people are violent. People are like full of hell, man. Just like some nasty individuals out here. And just so happened, this is not only is this Father's Day, but this is Men's Health Month, Mental Health Month. And I know there's some dads right now that's not being acknowledged. They work hard, they bust their butt for their kids and stuff like that, and you don't get the acknowledgement, man. If somebody would just say, like, "Hey, listen, Dad, come over here, come get some love over here, come get some love." Honestly, there's no requirement for anything else because you are definitely worth it. You're worth more than your weight in gold. I'm telling you, being a father is not a prestigious position, but it's necessary. And even though I had some hard times and I've caused some pain to my kids, and vice versa, it's still you learn so much stuff, man. And I don't regret being a dad, and I'm so appreciative of the time I had with Jarrell. I will never ever let it go. And I'm so thankful for being a dad. And I hope that you, as a father, on the other end of the screen that's listening, man, just think about what you've accomplished. even if you were to work every day, and I know, like showing emotion to your kids is not always the thing, I guess, but at some point they have to know that you love them, and just like break the code, just like take them out, like even if you got to grunt, I love you, right? Do what you got to do, man. But it's still in them. You know what I'm saying? You could be a nurturer as well. It's not just on a woman to be a nurturer. Fathers, we do the same thing. It's not just, hey, this is my duty. Nah, dad, you it, bro. You it. You standing that thing, man. Out there's some fathers, some awesome dads on the other side of the screen right now. Godfather, welcome in, man. There's some awesome dads, and dude, you did your job. Whether it's not perfect, we can't listen. I put that in the last testament I did for my father. I was like, this wasn't perfect, but this is necessary. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my dad being my father. My dad stepped in and did some stuff that, you know, another reason why I moved the way I moved. Yeah, hit me. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. You got kids? No kids? Okay. All right. I'm a doggy dad. Doggy dad? All right. Well, happy doggy dad day, too. Actually, that's a responsibility, too, man. Taking care of animals, bro. That's expensive. That's expensive, bro. So, we 36 minutes in, and I told you I'm not gonna do an hour. I want to let me land this plane real quick. So all the fathers that are watching this, just know that you are definitely worth it. No matter what the enemy will say, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you a page of what was just given to me when I got this flower. There are a bunch of people that are foot soldiers out here. They're foot soldiers, and they don't know how to do foot soldiers. Nothing to do but be foot soldiers. That's all they know, right? You can't contend with them, and if you contend with them, how can you run with horses, right? Think about that for a second. Those that are spiritual minded, you know where this is, man. I think it's in a little book called Jeremiah, right? And I'm just paraphrasing. I'm just putting it in the way that I know. And what I mean by foot soldiers, there's a bunch of people that will talk and talk and talk. They'll talk you to death just about. And if you listen to that foolishness, man, you will find yourself bogged down by all that crap that they have. You on a mission. You have something that you're supposed to do as a dad, and that's it. Make your mistakes. As I would tell my son, that was the last thing I told him on Dad's Day. I said, "You making your mistakes, you doing your thing, but I'm super proud of you because you're one of the best dads I've seen out there." He had great examples. He had some bad examples, but he took it and did it the best way he knew how. And from what I saw, from what I knew what was going to happen, had these nasty individuals had, if they wouldn't have done what they did, he would have went on to be one of the best fathers that I know. And I'm still proud of him, even though he's not here. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of you guys as being dads. And there's some of you guys that have given me so much encouragement, man. And I appreciate y'all because this is not easy. It's not easy at all, man. Gosh, this is so hard. I miss my father. My dad was awesome, man. He was awesome. And like I get to wear his watch and pride. I ain't even cleaned it up yet. That's my dad's watch, man. It's my dad's watch, man. It's like, yo, so don't ever give up the fight, man. Keep it moving, man. And all the people that just give you grief, man, you have to find a spot to where you tune them out, cut it out, put them in a compartment and throw it off a bridge, man, with a milestone around and let it drown in the ocean. Because what they talking about ain't nothing at all. If it ain't helping you become a better father, it's a waste of time. Some good coffee. Dad Moss, what's going on, man? Trap, I knew this live was going to be emotional for you, so I thought I'd let you fly. Hey, man, that's fine, bro. I'm fine. y'all, y'all have no idea that like I've been holding back tears. And, I kind of got it out before this, so yeah, I got a lot of tears out before I started this because I knew how it was going to be. I absolutely love my son. I love what he's such a fine young man. He got on my nerves at times, but you can't be mad at him for a long time because this smirker here just, he used to piss me off. Like, that's something, baby girl, you need to know. Your dad can just rub you the wrong way, but that smile he had, I'm like, get on my face, man. Loved him, I still love him. So yeah, y'all just positive vibes towards each other, man. Uh, for those people that forgot that it was Father's Day today, shame on you because I got that message this morning. Oh, I forgot it was Father's Day, man. I didn't. That's a shame. That's a shame on you. But like, hey, nice save the fact that you said it and get to moving and doing whatever. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna end it right there. If by you guys being watch people, for those that's passing stuff down, pick a watch out of your collection. Or if you don't own it yet, man, just think about that. Something that you want to pass that these people remind you of, man. That's if you into that type of stuff. I like that. I have some things that like I want them to take this watch, this one, if nothing else, this one, Mazanea piece, and like really, and of course this one right here. That's what like baby girl's gonna have so many watches. It ain't funny. She gonna have to pick a litter, pick of the litter. So, all right, y'all. I'm out of here, man. I actually went for longer than I said I was gonna do. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have an amazing Father's Day. Be encouraged, man. Be blessed, man. And all that, man. Don't take it to heart. Just be the best dad that you can, man. Keep praying for each other. Positive stuff. Positive vibes, man. Denny's, man. We need to talk, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, people think like y'all sponsor me. They ain't been sponsored yet. Can we get a Trapvision and Denny's collab? I'm just saying. All right, y'all. I'm out of here, man. Much love to everybody in the chat. Thank you. Happy Father's Day. Watchman 54. I'm gonna read this from my man. Being a dad is a hard job, but it's so worth it. And with that, love you guys too, man. Absolutely love you guys too, man. And until the next lightning strike, y'all be blessed.